Well, everybody, would like to welcome you back to the Eastern States Championship. This is the third annual one. We were here for 3 years. We're coming to you live from Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island. That's the place to be, and I'm telling you, that's not only the place to be right now, it's going to be the place to be on this date coming up on your screen. Right there, coming up right around the corner, August 20th, Diaz versus McGregor. It's the rematch. No cover charge. Come on in and watch it. It's going to be on so many big screens and televisions. It's going to be wild and electric. And not only that, Snookers is doing a special for the fantasy draft parties. You can host yours right here for free. Make sure to get in touch with Snookers right away. And Snookers is doing it in all around. I'd like to say the Olympic all around gymnastics. How about that? There's a few people we got to thank. This young lady right here, Ride the Nine Tour. That's Gloria Jean. Unbelievable young lady behind the scenes that probably a lot of you don't know. Does a lot for pool. We also would like to thank Molinari, MolinariGlove.com, LightSystems.com, and I'll bring up a bigger graphic on that because this way you can appreciate the light itself, how thin it is, and lightweight. Not only that, the illumination is LED, so it's really 10 times the lighting, and the cost is like tremendously low. A lot of pool rooms are switching over to it. We had the inventor of this light in the booth and explain it more into detail when we were in Steinway. Getting back to the tournament at hand, Gloria Jean is involved. There's 3 tours. MD Promotions involved, Mark Dion. And of course, we got Predator involved, which is Tony, who wants to resurrect the Eastern State Championships. That's Tony Robles. We also want to thank Simonis, the best cloth you can play on, along with the best bowls you can use on any felt, Aramith. We want to thank Steve and Regina Goulding for holding this event every year. The New England players come out of the woodworks. New York, so many players from New York are here, New Jersey, all around the tri-states. They're all up here. Snookers. Third annual Eastern State Championship. Mr. Jared Clowry is warming up as we're doing this intro. We want to thank AZ Billiards, the world's largest pool and billiards website. Live stream news group on Facebook, the Kings of Vapor and the Kings of Billiards in Akron, Ohio. Also the CAP League, the best amateur league in North America. And just keep in mind, the 128 strong players are going to come into the Turning Stone Casino located in Verona, New York. It's the Mike Zuglin Josh 9-ball tour. It's another $25,000 added. August 25th through the 28th, we're going to be bringing you that live stream. You can see on the poster this year is Karen Core, Jason Shore, and Rodney Morris. Definitely attending. We want to thank Mr. Joe Tucker, joetucker.net. Everybody knows Joe Tucker. When you hear about racks and rack secrets, Joe Tucker's name comes up all the time in conversation. You could learn everything, and you can go through some drills with Joe at joetucker.net. Chekyao, focus, concentration, and endurance. Check them out at us.chekyao.com. Mr. Phil Capel of Billiards Press, that's billiardspress.com. Thank you, Phil. And if you've never been to Snookers, this is what you're looking at as soon as you open the front door. And to the left, it just goes on and on and on. And as you turn around and look at the other side of it, when I say they're going to have the fight on screens, I'll go back to that one again. Notice all the TVs and the big screens that are all around this room, and more since these pictures were taken. This is the room that we are streaming from. It's called the New England Billiards Hall of Fame part of the Snookers, because every picture on the wall, those white pictures, is the people that were inducted into the New England Billiards Hall of Fame and their achievements and stories inside these frames. On the top, you see the green banners, these big, huge green banners. That is the champions that won the Ocean State Championship, including Rick Marcos, Mike Zuglin, the late George Ginky Sansucci, Tony Robles, just on and on. Shorty D'Alfonso, Mika, Dennis Hatch, Mike Dechaine numerous times. That's the room we're in. We're actually sitting right there, about 3 feet above that. in the commentators booth. And when I say we, I mentioned NJ Pool Player, and he's going to be on very shortly. Now, in the back room behind us is what we call the rum runners room. As you can see, there's a bar in the corner, and the tables just go on and on and on. Put this room on your bucket list. I see it all over Facebook now. People are saying, you know, I was listening to the stream, and I took a 2-hour ride, or I took an hour-and-a-half ride. I see numerous posts, and they showed up and just loved the room. It's really something to put on your bucket list. Getting back to the table, it's going to be Jarrett Clowery. You don't know Jarrett? Let me introduce Troy first. NJ Pool Player. Sorry. There you go.
Hey.
You're dressed up and ready to go out. Sorry.
We're ready to go. Hey, Al.
Uh,
We got a good match coming up. It should be exciting. I predict I'm going to say an 8-6 win.
8-6. It should be close. Notice Jarrett Clowery wearing the Molinari glove. We were talking to him as he was having his little brunch outside or snack.
He's playing.
This is the very first time he ever shot with a glove, and he chose Molinari. And he's liking it. And the reason he bought it is because of the humidity factor. It's very hot up here in the New England area.
So he's getting ready to go. He polished the balls up for everybody.
Clean the table. Troy was out there. I've seen it.
It gets sticky, and they've been playing all day, and clean it up for them. It's nice to play with.
And just like Marty mentioned right there, after the bombing, Jarrett Clowery was one of the victims of the marathon bombing in Boston, the Boston Marathon tragedy. Two of his friends that were with him actually lost their leg. We had a benefit for the Heroes Hearts. And Jillian's and Jarrett, everything that Jarrett makes from the Heroes Hearts is donated to anti-bullying. And since then, Jarrett's been back on the table. So he's been hanging around with Mike. I'm looking for a good game, Troy.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know he practices a lot with Mike, and that can only rub off on you.
Yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right.
And he's always, we see him. He travels. He goes to the Josh.
He used to go all over the United States.
Yeah.
He used to go to Florida and everything. I mean, we were talking outside. Yeah, he used to road it.
So that gives you some seasoning.
And he's built the man cave recently. Got the diamond table in there and been practicing.
That's what it takes. For practice. Here we got Tony walking into the ring, getting ready to roll. Just had a little snack, give him some energy.
What they do with my scoreboard?
Bottom left scoreboard, maybe.
They hit it on me. They move it down here, maybe? Nope. Not a good thing. Should open up here.
There it is.
No. I need to change it.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, while you're playing with or looking for that,
I don't know what they did with it.
I'll let Tony know we're ready to rock and roll anytime he's ready, right?
The two guys that were here, I don't know. Let me try something here. It's not there. It's not there. And it's not there. I'll take a glance over at the Shuff score. It looks like it's 6-5 somebody. I'm not exactly sure who. I'm trying to... These guys that were up here, they did something to our... The only way I can actually get my scoreboard back is to shut down and reboot. New scoreboard. Should be right here. I can't do nothing from here. Oh. Can't do nothing from here. All right, you know what? I'm going to have to shut down and reboot it. It's going to take a couple of minutes. Just tell Tony we got to shut down and reboot it.
Okay, we should stand by.